Hello students, today we will be discussing the comparison of Niti Aayog and Planning Commission. First let's discuss the similarity. Niti Aayog and Planning Commission both were non-constitutional and non-statutory body. Both of them were set by executive resolution. If I talk about Planning Commission, it was set up in 1951. On the other hand, Niti Aayog was set up in 2015. Planning Commission, it would be giving 5-year plans. Total 5-year plans made by the Planning Commission were 12 in number, the last being the 12th from 2012 to 2017. If I talk about Niti Aayog, it has made 3 documents. They are action agenda, strategy document and vision document. If I talk about action agenda, its tenure is from 2017 to 2020. Strategy document will be a medium term document. The duration will be 2017 to 2014. And if I talk about vision document, it will be a long term document. The duration will be from 2017 to 2032. We will have 3 different documents. One will be like what we will be doing in the immediate future, action agenda, 3 years. What are we going to do in the medium term, strategy document, 7 years. And then we will be having a vision document. What are we going to do in distance perspective? We will have a duration of 15 years. So these were the documents which were made by Niti Aayog. But if I start about differences, then Planning Commission was essentially a fund distributing agency. It will be distributing fund between center and states and among all the states. And how will be the funds distributed? The Planning Commission would decide how much fund would go to each state for implementation of central sponsored schemes, and also it would also decide that if center had to help the states in 5-year plans of states, then how much funds will be going from center to the states. And the Planning Commission would be using Gadgil-Mukherjee formula for that. And that Gadgil-Mukherjee formula, it was based on population, per capita income and number of other parameters. But if I talk about Niti Aayog doesn't indulge into fund distribution. This is the biggest difference between Niti Aayog and Planning Commission. Niti Aayog is not a fund distributing agency. Niti Aayog is basically a think tank for the central government. Niti Aayog will be providing technical and strategic advice to central and state governments. It will be just an advisory body. If I talk about next difference between Niti Aayog and Planning Commission is that Planning Commission was more of a central institution. The states had very limited representation. The representation was limited to National Development Council NDC. But if I talk about Niti Aayog, in Niti Aayog states will have more representation. Niti Aayog will be symbolic of cooperative federalism. If I talk about Planning Commission, their policy was formed first and the states were consulted after allocation of funds. But if I talk about Niti Aayog, here the states will be consulted before any policy is formulated. So that's also another difference, that in case of Niti Aayog, the states will be given more powers. The states will be consulted more. If I talk about another 2 big differences between Niti Aayog and Planning Commission. Planning Commission lacked perspective in planning. There is no long-term plan. Let me explain. If I talk about first 5-year plan, it focused on agriculture. Second 5-year plan, it focused on industries. So there was altogether a change from agriculture to industries, as if whatever progress agriculture had to make, it has already made. So the resources from agriculture, they became diverted towards industries. And then third 5-year plan, we tried to focus on both the things and we failed miserably. And after that we had three single-year plan, 1-year plans. And then we went to 4th plan. And later on, when Janata government came into power, Congress government went out, Janata government came into power, Janata government went out, Congress again came into power. These 2 governments scrapped each other's plan. So as such, what I am trying to focus is that in that 20-30 year period, we did not know how we are going to go forward. We just knew of the 5 years. What will happen from 6th to 10th year, we were not aware. The government was not aware. it's quite possible that the plan which is implemented now and the next plan which after this plan may be totally out of sync with each other. So no long-term perspective was not there. If I talk about Niti Aayog, in case of Niti Aayog, we have three documents: action agenda, strategy document, and vision document. So whatever is given in action agenda, its medium term perspective is given in strategy document. So we'll have like action agenda, and wider of it will be strategy document. So it won't happen that whatever we are implementing in this action agenda from 2017 to 20, it will be altogether changing in the second action agenda from 21 to 24. So the second action agenda will be in coherence with the strategy document, which is from 2017 to 2024. It cannot go out of that. And similarly, when we will have second strategy document from 2024 to 2032, it will be again in sync with the vision document, which we have already prepared. So it's not possible that second strategy document will be totally opposite to first strategy document. It will be in sync. So that's the lacuna which Niti Aayog is trying to cover, that Niti Aayog's all documents will be taking into consideration the perspective, the long-term vision will be there. If I talk about next difference, the another difference is that in case of planning commission, accountability could not be set up. You see this, there was a 5-year plan, so this 5-year plan from 2012 to 2017. So from 2012 to 2014, UPA 2 was in power. But from 2014 to 2017, NDA government was in power. So now it's quite possible when if 12th 5-year plan is unable to achieve its target, then UPA government would tell that NDA is responsible for that. Because we ruled only for 2.5 years, for the remaining 3 years, we ruled for 2 years, for the remaining 3 years NDA was in power, we brought certain plans, NDA did not implement them. NDA could also say that the inheritance was weak, we got everything in bad situation, so we are not responsible for this failure. UPA is responsible for this failure. But if we talk about this action agenda, its tenure is just 3 years. On the other hand, tenure of 5-year plan was 5 years, right? So in that case, it was quite difficult to overlap the tenure of a government and tenure of the 5-year plan. One 5-year plan would generally be spread across 2 different governments' tenures. But if I talk about action agenda, if the tenure is just 3 years, there are more chances that one action agenda will be covered in one tenure. So one government could be held responsible, could be held accountable if the action agenda is failing to achieve its target. Another difference between Planning Commission and Niti Aayog was that in case of Planning Commission, the monitoring and evaluation was very difficult. Data was released, but the data was incomprehensible by layman. Layman could not understand it. But if I talk about Niti Aayog, it has brought certain indices which are helping it to evaluate the progress. Indices like SDG index or say school education quality index, health index. These indices, they tell in which parameters which all states are doing. Another difference between Niti Aayog and Planning Commission is Planning Commission, it made plan at the central level. It did not make plans at the village level. But if I talk about Niti Aayog, it will be helping the states to make plans at the village level. These are the major differences between Niti Aayog and Planning Commission. I hope you have understood and you will be able to write any question regarding Niti Aayog and Planning Commission. I will be back soon with another video. Till then, bye bye, take care, keep learning.